You check your phone. Nothing. You check it again 3 minutes later. Nothing. Your chest feels tight. Your stomach is turning. You can't focus on work. You can't sleep. You replay the last conversation. You analyze every emoji. You dissect every pause. You tell your friends, I think I'm in love. You are lying to yourself. This is not love. Love is calm. Love is secure. Love is boring. What you are feeling right now, the shaking, the nausea, the obsession, that isn't passion. That is withdrawal. You are an addict waiting for a dealer to text you back. Psychology calls this limerence. But let's be honest, it isn't romance. It is an obsessive-compulsive disorder disguised as a crush. You aren't obsessed with them because they are the one. You are obsessed with them for the exact opposite reason. You are obsessed because they don't want you. And deep down, you know it. But you can't stop. Why? Because you aren't fighting a feeling. You are fighting code. Let's look at the hardware. Why does the brain obsess over someone who treats you like garbage? Logic says, run towards safety. But your biology says, run toward the puzzle. This is the Zeigarnik Effect. The human brain hates unfinished tasks. Why do you binge watch true crime documentaries until 4 a.m.? Because they haven't found the body yet. The brain cannot rest until it solves the puzzle. An unsolved murder is infinite engagement. The person ignoring you is an unsolved murder. When someone says, I love you or I hate you, the case is closed. The brain relaxes. But when they are hot and cold, when they are vague, the loop stays open. Your brain goes into overdrive. Do they like me? Did I say something wrong? The person leaving you on read isn't a bad partner to your brain. They are a glitch that needs fixing. You aren't thinking about them because they are special. You are thinking about them because they are a math problem you can't solve. But why do you keep playing a game you are losing? Because they are using a trick that Las Vegas invented. Why do you stay? Why do you keep texting someone who gives you nothing? Because they don't give you nothing. If they were mean to you 100% of the time, you would leave. If they were nice to you 100% of the time, you would get bored. The trap is intermittent reinforcement. Think of a slot machine. If you pulled the lever and never won, you'd walk away in 5 minutes. But the machine gives you a win just often enough to keep you seated. The person you are obsessed with is a slot machine. Most of the time, they are cold. They are distant. But once a week, ding, they send a meme. They smile at you. They validate you. Your brain floods with dopamine. The high is incredible because the lows were so bad. You think, see, there is hope. I just need to put in more coins. That is the delusion. You are not fighting for love. You are chasing a dopamine spike. You are a lab rat pressing a lever, starving to death while waiting for a pellet of food. This isn't romance. This is a gambling addiction. But there is a reason the house always wins. It's not because they are smart. It's because of a trick you are playing on yourself, a trick that turns a boring person into a god. Here is the hardest pill to swallow. The person you are obsessed with does not exist. You are suffering from the halo effect. But let's call it what it really is. Autofill. Because you are physically attracted to them, your brain autofilled the rest of their personality. You assumed they were kind. You assumed they were deep. You assumed they could save you. But look at the data. Are they kind? No. They ignore you. Are they reliable? No. They flake. You fell in love with a JPEG and invented a soul to go with it. You are using them as a projector screen for your own fantasy. You have written a script for a perfect partner, and you are trying to force an actor who doesn't know the lines to play the role. You are grieving a relationship that never happened. And the reason you are obsessed is because they are unavailable. If they actually showed up, if they were boring, needy, and available, your spark would vanish. You don't want the person. You want the fantasy. Because the fantasy is safe. The fantasy can't hurt you. Reality can. So, how do we wake up? You cannot think your way out of limerence. You have to starve it. You need to go no contact. And I don't mean I won't text them first. I mean, you block them. You mute their stories. You delete the chat history. You treat them like they died. Because to your brain, they are a drug source. You cannot have just one hit. Every time you check their profile, you reset the clock on your withdrawal. It will hurt. You will feel empty. You will feel bored. Embrace the boredom. Boredom is the sound of your dopamine receptors healing. Write a list of every bad thing they ever did to you. Every time they made you feel small. Read that list every morning. Stop romanticizing the crumbs they threw at you. Look at the starving animal you became to get them. Is that who you want to be? I'm not going to promise you a fairy tale. You might not meet the one tomorrow, but if you cut the cord, you will get something better than romance. You will get your mind back. Silence is better than noise. Sanity is better than hope. And in that silence, you finally get to meet the person you abandoned, yourself. Overwrite the code. Stop playing the machine.